Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster, at least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
The California Coastal Layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Number 9 makes his big league debut right after this. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
So coming to the plate, number 9, and he'll make his major league debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
I know exactly what this guy's feeling right now, Matty, and I can tell you this. Fact, he cannot feel his legs right now. The only thing I was concerned about my first big league AB is if the camera guys could see my legs shaking.
So he comes up empty. Next up for Los Angeles, number 9 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, number 9. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Throw to first is in time. Settling in now, Brian Mascara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has.
Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 2-2. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect a save.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Alex Wood earns win number 7 on the season. Matt Wisler pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Kenley Jansen wraps it up for the save, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers.
Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Julio Urias, a Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Number 9.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on its way. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Looking up is Contreras. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. And good for him. Dan has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Here's Javier Baez.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Yu Darvish. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Yu Darvish.
This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Pitcher got a little cute there. Fish ain't biting. This guy knows how to swing the stick. A knock on a curveball. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jason Hayward.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 9 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail in this one 3-0. Striding in once again, number 9. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Happ on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, number 9. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Looking up is Contreras, and that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of it.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 9. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Seager is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. The tag, and he is.
Yeah, that is a huge save for him right there. That's number 300 in his major league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter. That's something only 20-some other big league pitchers have ever accomplished. He has a lot to be proud of.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Los Angeles Dodgers rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Julio Urias earns win number 7 on the season. Kenley Jansen hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. It's the first game in the month of June between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Josh Colmenter will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Left fielder.
Now at the plate, number 9. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Turner rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead.
Nice shot right there.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side. To send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
1-2, here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, number 9. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He popped out in his first trip.
Anthony Rizzo.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 1 out.
Hey, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hayward.
Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole.
So striding in, number 9. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hard liner to center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Baez is calling for it. One down. Digging in, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. 4 runs, 8 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jason Hayward, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here now the 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Left fielder coming on. 1 run is scored.
Two. Relay.
And a relay to the plate. And the tag gets him. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do. Into the box, number 9. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, number 9. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home.
The right fielder, number 20, Mark Zadina.
Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your 1 hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. Los Angeles slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Shea Simmons earns his third win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium in L.A. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Ready now, number 9. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game.
Number 9.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. No one out with a runner at second. Popped him up. Bryant has a play. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now batting, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Gonzalez.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Rizzo is right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Stepping in, Austin Barnes, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Takes this the other way to right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Number 9 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 9. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around 3rd. Safe at the plate. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, Dero, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 1. Digging in and looking for more, number 9. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Midway through the game, the Dodgers maintain a slim lead. With a win streak on the line, what do these guys need to do to hang on to this one and keep the winning streak alive?
Yeah, they have to fight to get the leadoff batter on, Matty. Maybe put a runner in scoring position and get a...
At the plate, number 9. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. On the ground is short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to... Stepping in, number 9. And they're runners at the corners now. Cishek pauses. Here's the first pitch. He pulls this one into right. And that's going to get down out there. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from 3rd. It's an 8-1 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. This, of course, his 2nd appearance in the inning as they've now batted around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging? Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, and he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. And the run is in to score from 3rd.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Ready for another shot now, Austin Barnes. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Rizzo.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Clayton Kershaw earns win number 7 on the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon for the victorious Dodgers. 9 runs on 15 hits.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.